Alright guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video we've got some very interesting stuff to talk about as the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 and Kingdom Hearts 2.8 update has just recently rolled out for the EGS versions of the game. This is the same update that will automatically be applied to the Steam versions for when they release in a few hours time. For 1.5 and 2.5, this update is 32 gigs, which is huge, and the main reason being is the biggest part of this update is the texture enhancements. So for all of the classic Kingdom Hearts games here, all of their textures have been enhanced. Remember, this is only for the classic games looking at 0.2 Birth by Sleep in 2.8 that has been untouched, as that is an Unreal Engine Kingdom Hearts game. I'm a little bit unsure as to why Square decided to do this, though it is certainly appreciated. And yes, there is a difference, though it's not massive by any means. This isn't us getting a Kingdom Hearts remake collection by any stretch of the imagination. It's still nice to see these older Kingdom Hearts games receiving a semi-new coat of paint. Now, what you should know about this is all of these textures, I'm pretty sure have been AI upscaled. So taking the already enhanced textures that were a part of the HD remix versions of the Kingdom Hearts games, basically just using AI to increase the resolution of those texture images even furthermore. We know that Square Enix have had big interest in using AI related tools for development processes. This is something that they announced at the beginning of this year as one of the new primary focuses for Square Enix's business strategy to help speed up certain development avenues. And I think for the likes of something like this, considering that doing it manually would be an incredibly strenuous task, it does make sense that they have used AI here. The results sometimes when it comes to AI upscaled images can look a little bit terrible, like just in the sense of sometimes it can produce a really blurry looking result. From at least what I've seen here from both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I'm pretty happy with the result. As you're noticing here though, it's not a massive change, and honestly speaking, you're probably not going to notice it, especially for any average Joe that's running through the game. They'll have no idea that the textures have all been enhanced, but you really have to get close to certain things to actually tell the difference, and of course have the old textures side by side to be like, wow, okay, yeah, this looks better. Because you can tell that everything here compared to the old version definitely looks a lot more crisp. We really are looking at two completely separate resolutions of texture images, even though technically speaking, these new textures are still the old textures in the way of their original native resolution. Again, they've just been upscaled by AI. Rather than some textures having smudgy looking edges, they're now a lot more clean cut and defined. You'll notice that the little swirl patterns here on the leaves found in Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts 1 are a lot more clear compared to the old version, which come across as very smudged and blurry, quite low resolution looking. It's interesting though, because clearly this AI technique has, for the most part, been able to up-res a lot of the details in these textures, but then parts of the textures remain at the same resolution. And that's just it, like not everything throughout the game has actually received a texture enhancement, like a lot of textures have, but there is also stuff here that's just been left untouched. I think the best example that I could find here was this shop in the Tram Common area in Kingdom Hearts 2. You'll notice that the little crystal tassels that are hanging around the sign's billboard just look that much better here in the update. It's interesting because you come across a lot of stuff that's like, wow, if I actually pay attention to it, I can notice this actually looks better. Same can be said with the drawers here in the shop. They stand out all the more here in the update. The enhancements even go as far as character models too, which I wasn't expecting, but you can see here with this comparison shot of Dewey. By the way, sorry for the absolutely cursed look at Dewey right here. I just thought this was a really good comparison shot. You'll notice that specifically his eyebrows, really weird thing to bring up, but I think it's a good example piece. The new version, they are so much more prominent, dude. They are on fleek. Has this boy been microblading? Has he got a little bit of eyebrow gel up in that bitch? A little bit of mascara up in there? I'm pretending to know what I'm talking about, but I got no idea when it comes to makeup. No idea. Also, the crease on his eyelid. Again, very weird thing to be talking about, but it stands out more here in the updated version. Should also probably use the vase pot in the background. The detailing on it is that much more clear. Look at this SD concrete stacked up against this AI enhanced Super 4K concrete. It's got nothing on AI Super 4K concrete, man. Looking good. Welcome to the Ultimate Hollow Bastion House Renovation Show. This is what your house used to look like, and this is what your house looks like now, with more crispy bits. Do you like? It would seem that Scrooge McDuck has opened up a power washing business, and this would make sense because Power Wash Simulator is actually published by Square Enix. So you'll actually notice that the concrete wall in the back is clear because it's being cleaned, and also just the ground. The concrete floor here is a lot clearer. We can make out the crack on the floor all the more. This is the definitive edition, baby. I was trying to get a super sick comparison shot of Sid's Macintosh 128K, but the babbling dumbass keeps standing in front of the fucking camera. Bro is honestly one incident away from being sent away to a retirement village. The other thing I should mention here is the little preview images for the world areas have also been up-resed as well, and I mean, it's just incredibly obvious that this is AI upscaling tech looking at specifically these. You've got that really apparent, I don't even know how to kind of describe it, but if you've ever used an AI image generator, the sort of way that it melds and blends things together, like colors and whatnot, it's sort of the same thing here. I don't know how to explain it. I sound like a babbling dumbass myself. I don't think they look terrible, like they look a little bad, but still, yeah, these have been affected. It was funny because as soon as I went to visit a world, my brain instantly clicked, there's something wrong here, there's something different here. These images are all the more clearer for one, but there's something almost inherently wrong with them. So the verdict here with the update is, I think it looks fine. I mean, again, it is AI upscaling, and some of it's good, other parts of it maybe not so much. I've only taken a look at KH1 and 2 so far, so yet to dive into Rechain as well as BBS and DDD. I think most people are just not going to notice this at all. Like I said, you really have to have the older version next to the updated version to be like, yeah, okay, there's a difference going on here. I guess it's kind of cool because this is the sort of thing that just didn't need to happen. I think Kingdom Hearts is a game that has aged incredibly gracefully thanks to its art style. I think possibly this could have been a little bit of a test run for Square Enix to try out some of the new AI tools they're going to be using for development, because we already know that they used AI tech for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when looking at lip syncing animations. A lot of those throughout Rebirth have been confirmed to use AI tools so that the devs don't have to do all of that manual labor for each individual NPC. It's funny though, I'm kind of half expecting there to be a mod in the next coming week or two that will revert all of the textures back to the original HD remix versions, just because I know that some people are probably going to have an issue with this. However guys, that's all for today. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and also, are you excited for the Steam release? It's not too far away now. Really hyped to buy the Kingdom Hearts games again for the 162nd time. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything going on in this part of the neighborhood. Check out my other garbage social media platforms, and a big thank you to my turkey-tastic patrons. I hope each and every one of you are having a fantastic day, and we'll talk real soon.